I am of the belief I would actually trade in, and I'm not sure you will agree with this, and you don't have to agree. I always tell guests it's absolutely not necessary to agree with me. I would trade the following. I would say, you know what? We're going to leave legislation the way it is. If you allow legislation that every woman who gets an abortion sees a video, that's how important I think. Most women do not know who get an abortion do not know what they are doing fully.
Correct. Yeah, and I don't think, Dennis, that's an unrealistic incremental approach. More than 50% of abortion-minded women, when they actually see the ultrasound, if they get an ultrasound, will choose life for the baby, because I think they get it when they see the picture and they see the baby inside of them. It's, again, the abortion industry does so much to obfuscate what is truth in that reality. And I think showing people the baby is the key. And human life needs protection, and we're seeing it. I think much of what you're talking about, I'm sure today, whether it's the shootings in Compton or other things, this is all linked. When we begin as a culture to disregard life, whether it's in the womb or outside of the womb, it's a slippery slope to discarding all life, whether it's breathing or in the womb still. And I think that's the big problem we're facing as a culture today. We believe that every human life is made in the image of God, and that's why we need to protect it as a culture, left, right, and center, no debate. And if we could ever get back to that, I think our culture will be faring far better.
It's amazing that you're considered radical.
Yeah,
no, I mean, one could differ in all this, but why is the position that it's life? I mean, I have a video up at PragerU on this, and I never mention Bible, I never mention God, I never mention religion, I never even mention law. I just ask, what is it? The thing that drives me craziest, Jim, is when they say a woman can do what she wants with her own body, but it has nothing to do with what we're talking about. It's not her body. It's in her body.
Yeah, exactly right. I had a physician the other day, an OBGYN, tell me as soon as the egg and the sperm meet, if you can do a 23andMe test on that child, a genetic test, right at that moment, when those two components, those products of life meet, that child is DNA uniquely done. And it already has that uniqueness in the first cell. And you think about that. And then moving forward, obviously, to where they can live outside the womb. In the 60s when I was born, a child could survive 28 weeks in gestation. So if they were born 28 weeks or later, they had a good chance of survival. Today it's 22 weeks.
Wow.
What made a difference in those 6 weeks?
All right, so let me remind people, this is a great conference. FocusOnTheFamily.com. You're doing great work.